Hi guys, hello, it's Darling Machacator. Happy Thursday, how are you? We're finally doing our beautiful, gorgeous Verity frame. I just love this frame. And this has to be one of my favorite transfers too. So there's many that you can choose from. I could go through my drawers and I could come up with a dozen different transfers to go on here. So, and I have an idea for a class with this. So, maybe I can throw those ideas out to you guys and see what you think, if you think it would work. And maybe if you're a designer, maybe you could do the same thing. So, anyways, we're going to do this one right here. Be still and know that I am God. So sometimes, we just have to not question. Sometimes we just have to know that he's there for us. I just like this. I think it's great. It has a couple of different fonts on it. Some people don't like fonts mixed up. I love fonts mixed up. So when we design a lot of our stuff for our brides, we have a variety of fonts on their little wedding favors or their save the dates. And I don't know, I just like that. So anyways, we're only going to use two colors though, because there's the little greenery on here and then the words. So I'm going to use eucalyptus and white. Unless, do you guys think that I should use another color in there? I'm kind of thinking I just want it to be really simple. I love this frame. The great thing about this frame, sorry, tickle, is that it's our same surface that we have on our Aiden, and it's you can wash it off, okay, really easily, okay. So you can wash this off. It's a chalkboard type surface, real chalkboard, not the plasticky ones. So you can wash it off and redo it every month if you want to. That's my idea for a class, is that my people would buy their frame. The first month they would buy their frame, and I would let them do whatever the transfer they wanted for free. The transfers would stay with me. I just have a book of maybe 12 transfers they could choose from. So the first month they're doing their transfer would be free, and then they come back each month, and maybe it's $10 to do a new transfer. They just wash it off and then have another small project too, because this doesn't usually take that long to just do this. This will be done really quick like that. So what do you think about that? The Verity frame is a big investment for customers. It is $80, and then you have tax and shipping on top of that. But if you're a club member, your shipping is lower. So once you have purchased your Verity frame, once you've purchased it, then changing it out each month is not a bad thing. This frame is timeless. It's going to look good in your house forever. So getting your hands on one of these is great. If you can afford to do that, you should do that. If you haven't made any purchases, excuse me, this month yet, you really should, because if you purchase $50 or more on my website, on my Chacator website, then you get a discount. Uh-oh. Obviously, I didn't turn my phone down. Then you get a discount for to use in August or September. Okay, so the 20% off, you can use it on one order. So anyways, if you haven't made a purchase yet, you're going to want to do that. You want to do that this month for $50 or more. Then you get that coupon code that you can use next month or the month after. And there's another release coming up. So there's another holiday release. I don't know if it's just going to be Christmas or if they're going to throw some Thanksgiving stuff in there. I know it's not going to be Halloween. We're told it's not going to be Halloween or fall, but possibly maybe they could throw some Thanksgiving. Wouldn't that be fun? Anyways, let me see who's here. Let me make sure I'm live, and we will get started. And I need to share this over to my VIP group really quickly. Hello, how are you guys? Happy Thursday. I think that would be a fun class. I would go to a class like that. Now, they used to do the classes with the large Verity frames, but they used to have a lot of transfers that were big enough to go onto that. So that was one of the very first things that was suggested to us way back when I first started, was doing the classes with the large Verity frames, and people would bring their frame to the class, and then they just erase it, and then you have your transfers there and they could put on it. But the size, this is a size B. So there are so many more size Bs that can go on here. And plus, I could do wood cutouts too. So it could be a combination. I do have wood cutouts for this, for the Be Still and Know That I Am God. But I wanted to just chalk on this. I want to just chalk on it so I can show you and I can have it as my example for my class. And I may do a couple more. I did purchase extras of these frames. If you're local, you can pick one up from me instead of paying the shipping. If you're local, go ahead and just reach out to me. If you're a designer, you get your 40% off. So if you do the math, I think it's, what is that? You get 40% off. They're $80. 8 times 4 is, what is that? Oh my goodness, $24 off. So, and then if you are a brand new designer, you can use the extra 15% off. So, hey, it's a great deal. If you are just becoming a new designer, grab one of these with your first order that you use that 15% additional off. Okay, it's worth it. It's worth it. So this is a gorgeous frame. It's timeless. Okay, let me make sure that I am live here. Sorry, sometimes I just get long-winded on that part. And it's not pulling them up on Facebook. Of course it's done. So let me pull up my comments over here on my phone. That's why I do this, guys, because once in a while, I have an issue with that, where it doesn't pull it up. So, hi, Julie. How are you? Hi, Tony. Is that discount for both customers? Yes, it is for customers. That is for all customers, and you don't have to be a club member. It's for all customers. So if customers purchase $50 or more, they'll get a discount code. We get 40% off. So we don't want to just get 20% off. We want that 40% off, Tony. That's why they do that, is they're giving the customers 20% off, and we always get 40% off every day. So for designers. So hi, Pam. How are you? Hi, Tina. Good morning. Thanks for sprinkling. If you sprinkle, you're going to get in on that little drawing for sprinkle gifts. So it's not going to be a frame. It's not going to be a transfer. I can't give away Chocolate Tour product as a sprinkle gift, but I have lots of other fun things. Do I know when the next release will be? We know it's going to be either in August or September. We don't have a date yet. So I'm thinking that we're going to get a date soon. Next Wednesday, we have another leadership meeting with either Angie or Brandy, and they may spill the beans on that. We might get a date soon. As soon as I know, I'll let you know. But I don't have a date yet. I just know that it's either going to be August or September. So, hi, Cynthia. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Pam. How are you? Oh, yeah, Tony, it doesn't hurt to ask. It doesn't hurt to ask, yeah. So, we would much rather get the 40% off. But as a new designer, use your 40% off plus your 15% off and get this frame. What's the math on that? Darlene, do the math. So $80 minus 40%, okay? And so that makes it $48. So I paid $48 for this, okay? And then minus an additional 15% after that. So $40. So $40, that's a great deal. So if you're a new designer, get that in your first order with your 15% off. Okay, so how is everybody? It's almost the end of the week. So tomorrow we go up to the cabin for a couple of days and just get to relax. No, not. I get to clean. I get to get up on the roof and clean out the leaves. My husband, usually he'll say he wants to get up there, but he doesn't have good balance. That after he had the brain tumor out, he has like almost zero balance. He has to balance with his brain because they cut that nerve. So anyways, I will probably be the one up on the roof. Okay, let's write on the back of this. So what do you think about a class like that where the first class, they purchase their frame, okay? And then they get to just do whatever. I'll have like maybe 6 or 8 transfers they get to choose from. And then they can bring it back every month and they can do a transfer. Plus they could do another small project. So because I think this isn't enough just to do this, I think they should do more than one project. And it could just be like a drop-in thing. Like on a Saturday, I have a class that's open from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. They just drop in anytime during that 4 hours. I think that's a great idea. Would you go? Would you go if you were local? Would you come to my house? I would come to my house. I would do it. I think it would be a great thing. So make sure you're sprinkling. If you are not a designer, make sure you are sprinkling. I see all sorts of people on here. Say hello. Who has this frame? Tell me who has this frame. Oh, Sandy, you're at the airport. Ooh, I hope you're going somewhere fun. Tony would come. Yeah, I would come. I would come to a class like that. Now this is a really simple one. We're just going to use eucalyptus and white. I think it's going to be gorgeous just like that. Okay, so the frame is magnetic too. So I have a great idea for Christmas on here. I'll probably do a second frame and do a Christmas one because I need to have more than one example for my people. Let me get this so that you can see the whole thing. This frame has so much detail, guys. It really does. I have my box. I need to go through the frames because I was told that some people got some frames and there were defects. So I have 20 frames in there that I have for classes. And so I need to go through them, make sure they're all okay. And I might get a couple additional. So I thought that was enough for classes and for my shows this fall. I don't know. Gosh, I keep looking at the screen and there's nothing there. No comments. I have to look on my phone. Deb would come. I know. I wish you were closer. Karen. Oh, yeah, Karen. Definitely. I think it's a great idea. Anyways, so I'm going to do this and I'm going to propose that. But I think I'll do a second. Not today. I won't do another one. But I will do another one another day. So let me find my fuzzing cloth. You definitely want to fuzz this. Darlene, where's your fuzzing cloth? I have so much stuff over here in my corner. Yeah, it's not funny. It is not funny. There's one. Oh my goodness, it's stuck to this board. It's like totally stuck to the board. It was hiding under everything. Okay, so we're redoing that tape, obviously. How funny is that? Okay, so first thing you want to do is put the name on the back of your transfer. These are silkscreen transfers. They're like a stencil, but they have a fabric silkscreen in them. So you're going to put the name on the back. They're reusable. You want to make sure that you're putting it on the right side. There is a wrong side, and it will get ruined. So you want to make sure that you're putting it on the right side. Julie would come if she's closer. Linda. Hi, Linda from Illinois. How are you? Kimberly would totally come. I love the frame, too. Oh, have a great day at work. Tony watched the replay. Awesome. Hi, Nana. How are you? Okay, so who has this frame already? Who already has this frame? Let me know that you have it or that you're going to get it. Now, I thought they would sell out right away, but I do realize that they're kind of pricey, you know, but they're a great investment. See, that's what you have to think of as an investment. It's just like a vehicle, you know. Do you buy a $500 car and expect it to last? No. You buy the car that's going to last you and you can use it for a long time. You know, this frame you can use for a long time. It is worth the investment. They still have them. They're still out there. I think they're going to continue to carry them. So even if they go out of stock, I need to ask that question too, because for long term, I want to know, because I have enough to do my classes, but I want to know down the road, I don't want to start something and not be able to follow through. Like if somebody does the class and they take it home and their auntie's over and they see it and they want to get it, I want to make sure that I have it available. I got sticky stuff on. I got something on the back. I got a piece of glitter right there. Let me get that off. Okay, so you want to put it down onto your surface. Just center it and get all your air bubbles out. We haven't done just a chalking on something for a long time. So you can take your squeegee and get all those air bubbles out. See how that goes? See how that goes? It's hard to see this once it's on here. So I can see it, but you're probably having a hard time seeing the words. Now you can see it. As soon as I start squeegeeing that and getting those air bubbles out, you can see the words on there. So I'm just using white and eucalyptus. I'm going to chalk and peel because that is the right method to use on something like this. So we'll do the eucalyptus up here on the leaves, and then we'll peel back. So chalk and peel, chalk and pull, whatever you want to call it, is a good method to use so that it doesn't dry on the silk screen. What are you doing down there? Hello? You better not be eating anything. I have puppies down there. Okay, and I did fold my corners under so I can peel it up. easier. Okay, so having those folded under are so much easier. Tina has it. Liz has one. Who wants this? Put in there, I want it. You know, even if you're not going to get it right away, I want to get it. So that I kind of have an idea. I think this frame is gorgeous. This is just a gorgeous frame. Okay, oh, let me put myself in the corner. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hello. Okay, there we are. All right, so I'm going to do the top part and then I'll peel. So I'm going to apply some of the chalk paste. This is our special formula. This is Chalk Couture Chalkology Paste. That's the official name. And this is eucalyptus. So if you can butter toast, you can do this. Just spread your chalk paste onto the silkscreen, cover all the area, and then go back and scrape off the excess. Scraping it off is what pushes that down through your silkscreen. You want it to be nice and smooth, so just get it so that all that is off of there. Everything's filled in. And plus, going back over it like this, kind of, you have a second time to make sure everything is covered, okay? And then just scrape. I just scrape it one more time. Get all of that off because you can use that on another project. Why leave that on the silkscreen and just wash that down the drain? Grab your corners and then just peel up slowly. Don't rip it off like a Band-Aid. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is on there. It's just so simple. And then we can do, I think we can do most of our white. We actually probably can do, let's do this part. Let's do the center part. So chalk and peel is a great method so that it doesn't dry on there, okay? You don't want your chalk paste to dry on the silk screen. You want to pull it up before it dries, okay? It's totally different from doing a stencil. So this has a silk screen in it. So I could probably do the whole thing. It's not hot in here, but I'm just going to do part of it so that you see. So you spread it and now you're going to scrape all that off. Okay, that's going to go back into your jar, and scraping it right now, it presses that down through that silk screen to your surface below. This is going to be gorgeous. Sometimes things just need to be simple. You could do as many colors as you wanted to. You could do multiple colors. I just want it to be very, very simple and elegant. Okay, so then take your corners and peel up again. Look at that. Isn't that great? Such nice, crisp letters. It is perfect. Okay, lay it back down. Make sure there's no air bubbles that came up. And then we'll do our white and we'll do our eucalyptus and we'll be done. So I'll do this as a fast one. That's why I tend to talk more. So anyways, if you want this frame, it's available. I'll post a picture of this and I'll post a link that has a cart link so that you can grab it. So we have our little eucalyptus sleeves and our Bible verse right there. So just spread that chalk paste just like you're buttering toast, okay? And then you go, oh, I gotta scrape off all the excess toast because I don't want to get fat. So I'm going to scrape off all the excess butter basically. Okay, so and that just goes back in the jar because you can use that on another project. These really take very little chalk paste. You would be surprised. Okay, and then you're going to peel it. Don't rip it off like a Band-Aid. Peel it up slowly so that you can check and see if you got everything. Looks good, looks good. Simple, basic, gorgeous. And you know what? Let's wash this. I haven't shown you in a while how to wash the transfer. So I'm going to plop it on here for a second. And remember, I didn't put it on the side that has the writing. The other side has the writing. Okay? You want to put it on the side that does not have the writing. Isn't this gorgeous? That is just so perfect. You want it, you want it. Yes, yes, this is a perfect one. Someone in LA won the Powerball. Did they really? Oh my goodness. Someone in LA. Well, it wasn't me because I wasn't in LA. Darn. Oh my goodness. How could they do that to me? Oh. Let me see. Yeah, I love this too. So if you're not a designer, I would love if you to sprinkle. I don't think I have very many sprinkles on here yet. So you need to do that to get in on this. Okay, let me dry this. We're going to wash that transfer. I'll show you an easy way to wash it. Hopefully it'll work out. And a really easy way is to take it to your sink and wash it with water. But you can wash it right here on this surface. Isn't this just gorgeous? I'm going to dry it because you know me, I will touch it. And it will take about 5 minutes to dry on its own. So we're just going to hasten the process. I love this one. This will be a great gift. If you knew somebody that was getting married, this would be really nice for their house. This would be nice for you, for a bedroom, for a living room, on a wall. I just absolutely love it. Yeah. The frame, you definitely need to get it. Yeah. It's something, it's a must have, you know, even if you just order the frame. If you can't afford to get anything else this month, just getting the frame is a start. And then you can always get transfers another time. So if you haven't ordered yours, you can hop on and grab that. So for customers, that's going to be $80. For designers, it's going to be $48. And then of course there's tax and shipping. So isn't that great? Let me make sure it's dry. I absolutely love this. Okay, let's watch that transfer. Let me show you. Our transfers are reusable. So you could do a class and you can use your transfers over and over. You don't have to have 12 of these if you have 12 people at your class. If they're all doing the same thing, you might want to have 2 or 3, but you don't have to have 12. Because these can be washed. And what I would suggest if you're doing a class that I got my spray bottle to work again. Yay. So just spray water on it, and then we'll wipe it with paper towels, okay? If you're washing it in your sink, you're just going to put it under water and keep washing it. I like to use the board erasers on my sink. Okay, so I'm going to grab paper towels and just wipe. So if you had 12 people, you might want to have 3 of these. But if you had a whole book of different transfers, then you wouldn't have to have as many. So if you see what I'm saying, if you have a book of ones for them to choose from, then that would be great. If you think they're all going to choose this one and you had 12 people, then you would want to have at least 3 of them. And people will be patient and watch and learn. You know, some people are hesitant because they've never done it. So they want to watch somebody do it first. And then they'll tackle it. So it's not a bad thing, you know, to show them how to wash it too. They need to learn how to wash their transfers. If you're doing a class, you should not be washing the transfers for them. You are doing them a disservice if you're washing transfers for people, because here's the thing. I know you think, well, I don't want them to ruin the transfer. You want them to purchase transfers from you, right? You want them to know how to wash their transfers so that they can reuse them and they come back and they get more. Because if you show them value for their money and show them that, hey, you can make several projects with this. You can put this onto wood. You could put this on a pillow. Wouldn't this be cute on a pillow? And then you could do fabric around it. I think that'd be super cute. You could just do like a border with some fabric. I think it would be really pretty. I'm going to do that. Let's do a pillow, guys. Let's do a pillow. And I'll sew a border around it and show you what you could do. Anyways, just keep washing it, spraying it, wiping it until it's clean on the other side. I'm going to do it one more time and then we'll dry it. So show your customers value by teaching them how to do this part. Don't think that, oh, I'm going to do it for them because I don't want them to ruin my transfer. You are not helping them. You're giving yourself more work. You don't want to have them leaving going, oh, were those reusable or did they just throw them away? You want them to know that they can use them over and over and over, and that as soon as they wash them and dry them, they're sticky and ready to go again, and they can pass it on down the line to the next person. Okay, so I just try to get off as much water as I can, and then I'm going to grab my little towel here. I'm going to grab this. It's going to New Craft Time. Awesome. Can we use a 20% off coupon on that? Yes, you could. As far as I know, you can use a 20% off coupon on that frame. Yeah. It's going to be on any order, on an entire order. So for customers, you could use the 20% off on the frame. That would be a great idea. Okay, so give it a little baby massage. And then I usually will flip it over one more time. So I'm putting it on the microfiber side right now. And that dries it. It seems really dry. It's really sticky too. Look at that. So it's all completely sticky again. I think it's completely dry. Lay it down. And then the way to get your backer sheet on is have that laying down and then line your backer sheet up. Don't try to do it the reverse way. So line your backer sheet up and then just walk that down. And there you go. It's ready to go. You hand it to the next person and they just keep going. Don't worry if it's not exact. It doesn't have to be. It's fine like that. Okay. How easy was that? Super duper easy to clean. Don't be intimidated by any of this. It's really easy, guys. I promise. I promise you can do it. If you've been just sitting out there watching, I want to do a class. So I'm going to do a class at my house, and anybody that wants to come, you would just let me know so I can have enough of the frames. That would be the first class. You would be paying for your frame, and you get to choose your transfer. And you can do any transfer. I'll have all the chalk paste and everything available. And then the next month you come back, you bring your frame back, you wash it off. I'll show you how to wash it off. And then you can just do another transfer on it and just so forth and so forth. And we'll have other little small projects. So yes, I will be doing that. Yes. All right. Terry, have a great day. Let's see who has sprinkled. Anybody? Let me just go through that. Let me do my little sprinkle gift thing. I'm gonna go back and forth. I don't have a lot of comments today. Either Facebook didn't share or you guys just aren't interested in this. I don't know. Everybody's sleeping in on Thursday. So I have started doing my sprinkle gifts I'm just going back and forth, and then I'm going to stop at some point, and I'm going to go whatever's closest to this that is sprinkled closest to this. Let's go up, and then they will win a sprinkle gift today. Isn't that an easy way of doing it? Cheryl, yay! Miss Cheryl, you are getting today's gift. Congratulations! It's a surprise because it's not this. It's not the frame. Cheryl, you are the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, there you go. That's how it's done, guys. So you have to be on and sprinkle in order to win this week. Okay, so maybe next week I'll change it, right? Next week it might be something else. Okay, what do you think? Do you love this frame? Who is in love with this frame? Give me hearts if you love this frame. I love this frame. I think it's a great frame. I think that everybody needs this frame. What do you think? I think everybody needs this frame. I had to pose for the picture there. Anyways, I think this is great. It's gorgeous. It's great quality, guys. So the only thing that you'll have to do, if you want to hang this on the wall, you're going to get those heavy duty command strips. I would suggest this. So the command strips, they're like the little Velcro things that go on. Put them on each corner. When I've had heavy things, I've put them on each of the corners because I feel like it needs it. It really does. In my opinion, because I'm like, I don't want that falling off the wall, because if it falls off the wall, I'm in trouble. You can't drill into this. I think it is cast. I think it's not wood. Okay, so don't think you're going to drill into it to put a little thing on the back. Your best bet, if you want to hang it on the wall, is that. Are there other ways to hang it on the wall, guys? I don't know. Does anybody else know of a way? I'm not a picture expert, but that's what I've done with these heavy frames before, is to put the heavy duty command strips on each corner so that they hold all the weight. You could even put a couple in the center. Okay, so I'm like, the more the merrier. Anyone else have any tips for heavy things like this? Putting it on a mantle is great if you have one, but since my husband tore out our fireplace, I don't have a mantle. And I don't have a shelf to put it on. So, and in California, you really don't want to just prop it up there because we do have earthquakes. So, I wouldn't want to do that. See my little cutie pie here? My little reindeer. Yeah, I sold a few of those yesterday. I have a bunch to cut this morning. I know, I love the frame too. So, let me see. It is perfect. It's gorgeous. Thank you, guys. E6000, a piece of jute. Oh, maybe. Oh, I've used E6000 and put the little hangers. So the little metal hangers, that would be worth trying. I probably would have a backup system. I'm like, it's pretty heavy. Okay, so to ship this frame is probably 6 or 7 pounds. Okay, it's pretty heavy. To ship it is going to cost a lot. So I'm not shipping them. You need to order them through the website. It's cheaper for you to do it that way. If I shipped it, it would cost you $20 for shipping. So I'm gonna do classes at my house. I'll have some at my craft show, and you guys can order through the website. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. Do you have questions? Anyone have questions? I will be here in the morning. And then I'm heading for the cabin. I do plan to pre-record my little class, my Facebook Live. I plan to pre-record Saturday and Sunday because I'm going to be up enjoying myself with my family. And I don't want to have to say, oh, I have to be back to the cabin because I have to do a Facebook Live. No, Darlene is going to be enjoying herself. I'll go live up there and say, hey, this is what we're doing. We're out here. We're bicycling around the lake or whatever. So I'll go live from there. But my little class, I'm going to pre-record for Saturday and Sunday. But I'll be here in the morning. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.